good, Sky Fam? Welcome to another episode of Stay True, powered by Sky Girl Z, a show for teen girls by teen girls who know what their thing is and what's not their thing. So, let's see what we have on today's episode.
Coming up on today's episode of Stay True, we spend a day with Jane Mazimba on Future Focus. Then on Rue Talk, the girls and I talk about colorism, followed by Body Beautiful with Chishiva, and finally we end the show with Sky Talent.
First up, we have Future Focus with Jane Mazimba.
What's up, Sky Girls? My name is Mwangala. My thing is public speaking. What's not my thing are bullies and negative self-talk. Today we're going to be spending a day with Jane Mazimba. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Let's go. Hi. So thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to spend the day with you. So what inspired you to become a financial literacy advisor and now a book author?
I like that author part. Say it again.
And now a book author.
So it wasn't like necessarily planned out. I always liked writing, so I always knew there was a book in me. I just didn't know what the medium would be, right? But as far as like financial literacy, I went through some things. I was in trouble with debt, and so I started working towards becoming debt-free. And on that journey, I learned things. I would learn those things and then I would share on my Facebook and Instagram. And slowly a community started building around that. And before you know it, people were asking me to come and speak at events, kitchen parties or workshops, or HR people would reach out and say our staff are, distressed. They're asking for advances. Can you come and do like a session for them? So then I got into it that way. As far as the book, it was COVID, I was in quarantine a lot. I don't know why. I never got COVID like the first 2.5 years, but I was somehow always in quarantine because somebody would expose me. So I had a lot of free time. And so I actually just decided to just start writing. And yeah, now we have a book.
So now we're going to separate the art from the artist.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask you about your morning routine, what you do exactly, how you go about it.
The first thing I do is I touch my phone. Mm-hmm. So I touch my phone, switch off the alarm, and then I also put on a podcast. And then while that's playing, then I go about like getting ready, making my bed, going to take a bath, and do the whole thing. Then when I'm ready, I wake my son up. I get him ready, and then we jump in the car and then we go. So our morning is very let's go, because we have to be out of here by like 6:45.
Why do you think it's important to maintain a morning routine or just a routine in general, and how to stay organized and how you manage your time?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so two things. With the morning routine, it's important because your brain needs to be reminded that we get things done, like we achieve things. So if I wake up and make my bed, I'm achieving right off the start, right?
Mm-hmm. So how do you stay true? Mm-hmm. How do you stay true to who you are and what you believe in, as well as just do what you have to do for other people?
Yeah, so I feel like for me, I live one life. I don't have compartments. I don't do Jane, the training manager, Jane, the mom, Jane, the financial person or finance influencer. I don't do that. It's one life. It's seamless. So even when I create content, you see that the content that I create is from snippets of my life. So even when I engage with people or I schedule my life, it's one life that I'm scheduling. I'm not here. So for me, that allows me to stay true. I won't post products I haven't used. I will not post opinions that I do not believe in or I do not agree in. So those are things that are important to me.
I'm super excited to spend the day with you. I can't wait to see what this day brings. And let's get it.
I'm also excited to spend the day with you. Honestly, I know what we're doing, but I also don't know what the day will bring. Mm-hmm. So let's go. I'm just going to change real quick and then we can go.
Sure. interview go?
Interview was amazing. I always enjoy hanging out with Fungisai and Chuma. Great chemistry. We have fun.
That's great. So, as a young person, this is when I finished school recently. So, I'm going into an environment where I'm on my own. It's no longer mommy and daddy's lunch money and whatnot. And so, like, what's your advice to young people when it comes to managing our money, and how can we make the most out of what we have?
Okay, so for young people, like you've said, you're just about to finish school, you'll no longer be depending on mommy and daddy. Why not? Depend on them as long as possible.
Right?
So in terms of like, don't try and move out of the house before you're ready, before you're mature enough.
Yeah.
Learn how to budget while you're still young. Start creating a savings pot for yourself. So you start learning these things and start learning how to earn some money. So get some odd jobs here and there, do some work, use your talent so you can earn some money, and then start there. But start young.
Hey guys, so we're here at the venue. I'm super excited, but like everybody's busy. We're setting up and preparing for the launch. It's about to be soon, and it's just gonna be vibes, guys. I'm so excited. I don't know if you're excited, but I'm excited. And so yeah, let's go inside. The book is launched?
Yes, it's done.
Yeah, it's finally done. Congratulations again. I'm
Thank you.
super proud of you. I can't wait to read it.
I hope you like it.
I trust you. I trust you. So, what do you hope for us to learn from it?
I hope, especially for people who are like in the Sky Girls age range, for you to start your journey early. You don't have to go through the same things I've gone through. You don't have to make the mistakes that I made. You don't have to go through the long road, because now I'm showing you a shortcut. I've taken 5 years of my life, compressed it into 283 pages so that you can now just do the right thing. So I really hope that every young person takes this and starts running as early as possible.
And I enjoyed the launch. Did you enjoy your launch?
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, it was so much fun.
It was amazing. It's been a pleasure spending time with you.
You have been so helpful, actually. Yes, you brought a lot of energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There you have it, folks. This has been Future Focus with me, your girl Mwangala.
Financial literacy is very important for all of us, and Miss Jane Mazimba is such an icon, and she's taught us a lot. And I feel like she's also taught us how to stay true to ourselves and also balance up our formal lives and informal lives.
And that we should always have a vision and learn from the people that inspire us.
Exactly. I learned a lot from financial literacy. I never knew it would be so interesting, because I've always hated business studies. I have always hated it, but from what she was saying, it's very interesting, and I'm glad that she could actually teach us a few things.
Yeah.
You can also read her books. It's called Catching Fire. It's found at all popular book outlets, and it may teach you guys in detail and in depth about financial literacy.
Up next, we have Real Talk.
Hello Sky Girls, welcome to another amazing episode of Real Talk, and today's topic is going to be about skin. So one of the most eye-catching questions from the Sky Girls community was, how do I learn to love my own skin or deal with colorism? So Abby, what's your insight?
Well, I feel like, firstly, we live in a world where we are told to be something we're not. Yeah, and I've seen women, like light-skinned women, try to like use all skin cosmetics to like make their skin darker. And I've seen dark women trying to make their skin lighter, which is not good. I feel like it really spoils the skin to a point where it starts to look a bit dark here, light here, dark, which is not nice. And I feel like we should just like be comfortable in your own skin, love yourself, and just do you.
Exactly. I feel like if you're constantly trying to be someone who you're not, then you're never, my girl, trust me, you are never. Yeah, you're never going to be happy with who you are. You're never going to accept yourself for who you are. So despite having different skin tones from other people, your favorite celebrities, your friends, even your family members, just accept yourself for who you are. And I'm very much happy to see that social media influencers, models, even actresses are having these campaigns, body beautiful movements online, which is very, very inspiring. Yes, especially actors, and one of my favorites is Lupita Nyong'o. Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. She's so
oh my days, her skin is she's so confident in her skin. She's proven that a dark-skinned woman can do anything. And she's created a platform for us to be comfortable in our own skin, for us to do what we love regardless, because she's even in these big movies. She's a model, she's in Black Panther, she's doing so many great things, and I'm super proud of her, in case she's watching.
Just in case.
Just in case. And often we feel intimidated when lighter people are praised, are often praised, constantly praised. No, they're beautiful, and it's okay to feel some type of way if you're darker. And it's okay to feel like that, but just don't dwell on feeling bad about it, because you're still beautiful in your own skin. And sometimes you even be looking at somebody who's the same skin tone as you, and you be like,
how come she looks better?
She looks gorgeous. And then you don't realize that, oh my, I'm actually the same skin tone.
Exactly.
And I can look as beautiful as she's looking. Just learn how to take care of your skin. You know, do all sorts of nice things to yourself. Pamper yourself, you know.
Exactly.
Carry your confidence with you.
Put on your crown, you know. Just look nice. And sometimes we're always focusing on the next person. You're always envying the next person, but you never focus on who's envying you. There are also people who are like, oh my days, that girl is so beautiful.
I want to be like her.
I want to be like her. We never focus on that. We're always thinking about the negatives about ourselves. But I feel like all of us are beautiful in our own way, and we should embrace that. We should love ourselves and stay true to ourselves. And
all skin tones are very much beautiful, be it light skin, mid, darker. You are amazing just as you are. Learn to embrace your skin tone, learn to accept your skin tone. That way you're going to live with peace throughout. We enjoy talking about this topic because we have seen that it has had a big impact on girls' lives. So if you have anything to say, any comments, any opinions, you can comment down below at SkyGirlZ on every social media platform there is. And I think that's it. It's a goodbye from your favorite hosts. Bye-bye.
Alright guys, we should always stay positive about ourselves and love ourselves more.
Exactly. Just like Beyonce said, comfortable in her skin. So you should be comfortable in your skin as well.
Yeah. So right about now, we have Body Beautiful with Chishiwa.
Hi Sky Girls, my name is King Chish. On this episode of Body Beautiful, I will be showing you a dance tutorial. And our song today is Stability by Ira Star. So before I get into it, my thing is dancing, fashion, and fitness. What's not my thing is smoking, bad vibes, and negative energy. So before I say anything more, let's get into the dance. So our first move is gonna be leg work. So you just move your legs up and down. You start with your right leg and then move with your left. And then when you're done, our second move is the pouncing cat. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just put your heels in front, you don't use your toes. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So our third move is the network. So you use your shoulders and your legs. So when you hit your left leg, you kind of move with your shoulders. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuous movement. So as your legs move, your shoulders move with you. So as you spin your left leg, your right shoulder goes up. So it kind of makes that movement. So afterwards, our next move, you put your right leg at the back of your left leg and add a bit of movement with your shoulders. So you just take it back and move your other leg as you move. Okay, so for our next move, you move your right leg up and down. So you start by moving it up and down, and then you cross your hands. Then do the same with your right leg. So continue that movement 4 times, and that's it. So as we get into the chorus, this is our next move. So you start by putting your right hand on top of your other hand and move it to your right. But as you move your hands, you move your legs as well. So it's right, center, then left. Then you move your legs freely. It's just kind of like a freestyle. You don't have to put too much work into it. So everything together goes at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you do that movement 4 times. So without further ado, let's do the dance.
Everybody for you. I did your shake belly. What is up on tell belly? Deliver like I get belly. Them say I did go
watching this episode of Body Beautiful. It was your girl King Chish, and these are easy steps you can do anytime, anywhere. Anybody can dance.
Chishwa makes dancing look so easy.
Yeah,
it's the way
but
she puts
did
it.
great.
Yeah, you still did great.
Stop.
And you're a dancer, so it's like it's easy for her. It's her forte.
But it's her foot. As Tishua said, anyone can dance.
Yeah, so
Anybody. Just be confident.
Yeah.
make sure to send us a video of you recreating this dance on our socials at SkyGirlZ. Make sure to use the hashtag BodyBeautiful challenge. So, we now come to the end of today's episode. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms at SkyGirlZ, and of course, let us know what you guys think about this episode. And before we leave, of course, we are going to leave you with Sky Talent. From your host, it's bye.
Blood on the beat, yeah.
Girls make the world go round. 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 Look at the sky, look at the stars. So much room for you and I to be what we wanna be. Young girl, young ruler, young queen. You can touch the sky.
Turn up the radio. I know the sky has no limits. You see me rise like the phoenix. Nothing will get in my way. I'm unstoppable. It's royalty, yeah. Straight from the bottom to the top. They was trying to put me in a box, but I had to be me and stay true to myself. I had to give it everything that I got. I break all the records they set. That's my thing. Stereotype, that's not my thing. I'm hoping to make you see that you got the power and you are a queen. Say I am phenomenal. I'm all the way up on the pedestal. Yeah, I am unstoppable. What's in me is far from the usual. So tell them, say I am phenomenal. I'm all the way up on the pedestal. Yeah, I am unstoppable. What's in me is far from the usual.
I pledge to be true to myself and what I believe in. I will trust my choices and I will not let anyone else determine who I am. Success, making friends and dancing, that's my thing. Jealousy, gossip and smoking, that's not my thing. I will make choices according to my character. I will rise to meet my sky.
Nothing will get in my way.